Hey guys, another animated review. Right after Starscream, actually. Uh, this is Megatron. Um, just this Megatron is badass. I usually like all the Megatron incarnations, but I especially like this one. Uh, it's hard to tell on camera, but that material that he's made out of, it's not actually white. It's really more of a light gray, so it looks white on camera and in pictures, but it's really not white. So he's not as dark as the leader class is, so that's a downside, I guess. But it works pretty nice. But yeah, big Megatron picture on the side there. Cool Megatron. Up at the top it says, "The Allspark will be mine, and Cybertron will tremble at my feet." So yeah. Over here it says no known weaknesses, scientific, strategic, and engineering genius, of course, because he's Megatron. Fusion cannon can disintegrate up to 40 feet of solid steel. Now, I don't think that's actual thickness. I think that's just the perimeter of damage that his blast does, which is pretty impressive. I mean, solid steel is pretty hard to blast through. So, and it's 40 feet on top of that. Uh, Needless to say, this is one bad Decepticon, because he is the leader. Even though in the A Bridge Too Close episode, uh, Starscream kind of gets the better of him a few times, but Megatron still, is Megatron. You can't really get the upper hand on Megatron. So, yeah, I'm going to open this bad boy up and continue from there. Okay, so Megatron is out of the package. First off, this is his front. Um, it, it could make sense, this being his front, but I think I like it better like this, because that technically is supposed to be his front. Sorry about that, battery went dead. Like I was saying, this is the front. It makes sense, I guess. The cannon was constructed for this figure really weird. So it's awkward in this mode and his robot mode, because the blade in robot mode, these two things right here make up a blade. It's supposed to be reversed, and it doesn't look right because the blade is inside of Megatron's. You wouldn't use a blade on the inside of your body. You would have it facing outward so you could attack somebody with it. But yeah, it just doesn't make too much sense. But overall, this is a nice figure. I mean, it does have problems. I mean, it's a chore to put back into vehicle mode, but he's not too hard to transform. The packaging, this doesn't waste as much space as Voyager, Optimus, or Bulkhead. It's like Starscream, so the packaging gets a 9. My personal packaging would get about an 8, because mine came a little damaged and dinged up, just like Starscream. But here he is, Megatron. So, just a little size comparison. Put him back here. The other Voyager Megatron, which I think this is a great figure, even though this is the first release. The premium's better, but I like this one still. As you can see, they're pretty much the same size from the front. From the side, however, I think the movie one's a little bit longer, mostly because it was a gun. But yeah, he's also got a bigger wingspan. Even without these things pulled out, he's got a bigger wingspan. Don't know if you can see that. So yeah, 2 Megatrons. This one will probably win. Just because I think he's a cool figure altogether. But this one's still awesome. I would say if you had to get a Megatron though, get the Leader class. The Leader class, from what I've seen, looks just awesome. Plus he's huge, and Megatron should be bigger than other Transformers, really. So that was the size comparison for that Megatron. I'm just going to put him over here. Here is Megatron next to Prime. Voyager, Optimus Prime. That's about in scale for the vehicle modes. Yeah, this guy definitely wastes his packaging. Because all the boxes are the same size for the figures, the Voyagers. So yeah, that is the comparison to those two. And now for Megatron's most loyal servant, Starscream. As you can see, Megatron's a little bit bigger. Let's see, I guess Starscream gold on top. So yeah, Starscream might be, no, Megatron's a little longer. Yeah. So there is that. Let's see, put him over there. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna transform this guy on camera. I don't feel like messing with it. I might cut it out, but I'm not too sure. So there's Megatron without his gun, because it's laying on the floor. I'm gonna show you his little sword feature, I guess. Get it on camera, of course. Yeah, it's that one. You push this blade, like this one. Push that blade in, and it's supposed. Yeah, there we go. It's supposed to lift the blade up. Don't know if you saw that. Push that up, and the rest of it transforms. So yeah, it's pretty cool little looking blade. That's pretty much it. He does have a little trouble standing when you get the gun in his arm. You just have to kind of move his leg forward a little. All of the animated figures have good articulation. I mean, I don't really want to go into articulation. The only real articulation he doesn't have is his head moves side to side and can go all the way around, but he can't really go up and down. He can't go up and down really at all. That's pretty much it for any lack of articulation that he has. Everything else is pretty good. He does fire the missile. It's a little weak. You're about to see that when it hits the... It didn't even hit the computer, it hit the keyboard. Yeah, it's a little weak. But you know, I don't really fire missiles that much anyways. And there's Megatron in robot mode. Just give you a little 360. Just a little butt flap. Don't know if you saw that. His light piping. His eyes are pretty small, but with lights behind it, you do get some good light piping. So yeah, that's Megatron. Starscream. Yeah, so here's Starscream. Gonna transform him now too. And show you his null ray feature that I missed out on the last review. Okay, there's Starscream with his hidden null ray cannon thingies. Sort of.